Tell them I'm ready for war. I just got 20, I'm running on empty. This mobile that came from my money is silly. I feel like envy, not trying to be friendly. It is what it is, if you want me, come get me. Whenever you ready, no, I keep it steady. Yeah, I get the W, throw the confetti. Please do not tempt me, don't hold it against me. We bout that action, don't ever forget it. Squad of gorillas, the army, the navy. When I call a play, I'ma score like I'm Brady. The title is mine, if you want it, come take it. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more.
Motherfucking Jamaican.
I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war.
Win this damn game, hopefully. I don't know if I can. Let's play this. I ain't gonna make the playoff this year. Just picking them.
I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. If you looking for me, you know where to find me.
But you ain't got number what? 2 lost, Mike?
I flip the switch from 0 to 90. If you do too much, I'ma do the all
Nah, 3 now.
3. Who lost 2 lost?
I can't really. I really can't. Well, win or lose really don't matter to me. X. I just ain't trying to get nobody hurt. Oh no. I usually do, man. Usually do, Twan. I usually do. Just crazy.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel.
All right, let's see what Green Bay Packers say when I play football today.
As the Panthers are set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I think it's about time for a new controller. This one be dying quick as a bitch.
Yes, I just went and got me one a couple days ago.
Yeah.
In fact, those needed.
On first down, Givens, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Looking to throw. Aldridge. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hoover. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Off play action. Aldridge. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a first and 20. Back to throw. Aldridge. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down inside of Green Bay's 15-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week That's how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5.
Come on, defense, make a stop, man.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Aldridge to throw on 3rd down. This is caught. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to make it 4th down. They'll go with a keeper.
Well, you just totally get the sense there that a field goal was not in the game plan at all.
And the boys up front, they created the surge. I think they knew that they had the leverage advantage.
Oh, that's a great point there. Being able to get lower than the defensive front, create just enough space. And I love when those quarterbacks get low and slide in there and get it done.
Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a 1st quarter lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive.
Who you playing, Mitch?
Carolina. C-Mark. I'm gonna throw the share screen up.
No, you good.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. On 2nd and very short, Mayfield. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Moore. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offensive coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibbons. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Aldridge. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as he's out of bounds at the 2.
Tight ends just use their size and their strength, trying to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second and goal from the 1. From the gun, Aldridge to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Gabe Neighbors, his 2nd touchdown.
He looks short right there, man. Dang.
The season, and the Panthers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offense.
Oh, my God.
This one that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks have a hard time getting past it. And all the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Buffalo.
Wow.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
He went to Buffalo, bro.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, seriously. No moving.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
I mean, nothing wrong with it, though. I mean, do you, but...
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. His 8th rushing touchdown and 9th overall on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0.
Damn, they signed him, man. O.J. Howard?
Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Really?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Really weird, son.
Jarvis Landry going to visit Atlanta.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
First down, Mayfield. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. You know, if following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Brian Burns make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Third and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Shaw. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Aldridge. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On 1st down, Gibbons, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Aldridge. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey.
Amos, where you going, baby? Come on, man.
Inside the 25. Big connection on that one. 30 yards. first down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by D.J. Moore. D.J. Moore, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers continue to pull away here in this first half. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it is 28-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They punted last time. They had what steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Mayfield off the play fake. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big connection on that one. 35 yards. Mayfield now. Eluding the pressure right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them. I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football. No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Aldridge. And that will be incomplete.
I know we're just in the second quarter, and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's his second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded just inside the 30. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Aldridge. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. On third down, Gibbons. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Looking to throw, Aldridge. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Mayfield. He finds his man, complete. That's Banks.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They go play action. Mayfield. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Well, Baker Mayfield only 6'1", but he can certainly sling it, and we saw evidence of that right there. Point after, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6
this
points.
is
So
beautiful.
they've got to recover here, Charles.
Can't play the game.
This is intercepted. My goodness.
This is
Picked
gorgeous.
up by Jair Alexander. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
I'm on fucking.
If you combine
I'm on my
last week and
hotspot.
this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
There ain't nothing they can do. Should have him after they close with us.
Throw taken in by Adams. And he's brought down, but not before
So I just
he
gotta
reaches
kinda wait.
the 8-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Yetur Gross-Matos. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. Now Mayfield lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And this one is right through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Eric Stokes in on the tackle.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock.
It got his man complete. Touchdown, Carolina. Tommy Tremble, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Flush to his right. This complete to Jones. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And a loose football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2nd and 2. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Throw left side complete. That's Shaw. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Yetur Gross-Matos able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. No problem there on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Yo.
Off the play fake. Aldridge. His throw incomplete. That time trying to find Gerald Everett, and it's 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this
they're trying to say because nobody hit each other up.
Kick out of bounds, and this is going to be
like
spotted back at
logically,
their
common
own
sense
30.
tell you to give him the force. Like, this nigga's 0-13. Like, if y'all trying to advance the fucking lead early,
and I'm at fucking work. I can't fucking do nothing about it. Yeah, I can't do nothing. I'm at work. Like it's 11 o'clock in the morning. You talking about when niggas playing and shit? Like I can't sit on it's 11 o'clock. You trying to advance the league? You see, we ain't got no scheduled time. Why the fuck would you? Like they don't make logical sense.
Yeah, they're gonna run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time? Hopefully with a chance to win.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
You still on Spotify?
And the throw there going to be incomplete. They told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess
I can't do it. I'm done till at the earliest tomorrow.
What they were trying to tell us, they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go with Jones.
Yeah, unplug the router and all that shit.
I done all that. They said it was some. I called them. They said it was some with the configuration or some shit. So.
Niggas just
troubleshoot the shit.
Nah, they tried all that. I know. Yeah, they tried all this shit. Tried everything. I sat on the phone for like 25-30 minutes. Well, and then they were doing work, so they said they were going to have to send somebody out.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hoover. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking, and he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real. After having worked on it all week in practice, they drilled on the play.
Touchdown, Panthers!
He let it 10. He let the 11.
And the Panthers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time that maybe
no, we know that's on the way.
They just don't like him. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff position? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play?
Late night
Now
kicking,
after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Hey, this broke out them 2 bands, boy. This band, they picked me up and shit for this, boy.
And he'll just take a seat in the driver to get it to 25 yards.
Oh yeah, definitely. Fucking thought.
This damn near like goddamn. This damn near like
escort. You fucking escort, bitch. You fucking escort.
That's tough.
What's that movie? What's that fucking movie? What that dude? What's up? God damn, what's that movie? Oh man, you look it up.
Yeah, Jiggler.
Yeah.
Oh, Deuce Bigelow.
Deuce Bigelow. Key Bigelow. Oh shit.
This damn. They look like. What's the way in that big one? That's the crazy one.
Man, blackout? What the fuck?
I've been fucking hosting with like goddamn Mark the last year. Never get serious.
Speculate what's possibly going on in his head. What would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
It happened, bro.
That's the sniper they need to put in for. Yeah, that's what they need to do.
Second down now.
That sniper right there in black and goddamn. Warzone.
Blackout.
And he will take this all the way down to the Packers 49 yards rushing for him now. As
I don't know. That's what that was.
So
I think that's what it's called. Yeah, probably not.
Inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Aldridge. Eluding the pressure right.
Yeah, buddy.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away.
About a month, 2 months.
Now a throw here, hold in, and he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, Aldridge. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Them Ohio State holes.
Gonzalez out now to try the Panther field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder.
In my hotel room downtown, too.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live without in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that should
about 10, 11 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock at night. And
they go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him under midfield here for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Oh, chicken egg cute.
He's taken down.
There's a hot
I feel like 100 quick,
11th sack of the year. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators? They say a sack as a result of everyone on offense not doing their job. Well, let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line able to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Yeah, he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
Put my desk on. I don't even clean up like that.
Incomplete pass on that last play. That means they need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down.
Where the fuck my dustpan at?
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep
downfield. You can't even get that thing off.
Goodness, another interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
LeBron can't shoot. What do you mean? What do you mean?
They got two niggas. Them niggas not make a shot.
They ain't gonna make it look away. Goddamn.
They think they need to model this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong.
Nigga look at who it is. Shit, go for the rebound.
Nigga, go on get the rebound. Go on, boss up.
Little dinner, man. I'm hot shot, boy.
You about to cook?
I've been cooking my ass off, man.
Whole house food for us.
Missing.
Ain't going, man.